here we are in the probe. I'm at the car wash right now, getting ready to wash the grime off of it. Actually, a surprisingly long line because it's one of the nicest sunny days that we've had so far, as you can tell by the fact that I don't have the heater on and I'm in a t-shirt with the window cracked and I'm still warm. So here pretty shortly I'm going to be doing some mild boost data logs to send to my tuner as we're starting to turn it up. I did some 5 psi pulls before. This time will be 7 to 10 psi, then 10 12 psi, and 12 to 15, 15 to 18, 18 to 20, so on and so forth. So stay tuned. Got a lot of good stuff coming up here soon now that the weather is getting good. So here we are. Probe is all washed and cleaned up. And time to go do some mid-boost data logging. So here we go. This thing wants to spool. It's really hard to keep it at 5 to 7 psi. Temp's good, oil pressure's good, got fuel, battery voltage is good, air fuels are good. Headlight popped up, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. Alright, going to be doing some more data logging for boost. Going to be starting in first gear this time. PSI. It just wants to spool. Man, on 5 pounds, it feels like the 626 on fucking 15 or 12. Crazy the difference that that bigger turbo makes, and more compression, and the dual valve springs, and proper fueling. I'm not even tuned all the way yet. We're still working on it, so it's like partially tuned. That's why I'm not going full bore, full boost. That's how much this thing picks up, even with very minimal boost. I've still got another 15 PSI to go. Another 150 horsepower, at least. Man, this thing is gonna do fucking nutty this year. I'll bet you money it traps 120 miles an hour. Ah, a little snap, crackle, and pop. This damn car. So much about it to hate. It's called the Pro. It's single overhead cam. It's 1980s Mazda technology. But man, such an underrated car. I mean, you think about it, and pretty much nobody has built these cars, and yet they hate them. They hate every single fiber of this car's being, simply because, one, it's a Ford. Two, it's called a Pro. Three, fact is underrated but still pretty lackluster. I mean, there's just no reason to hate these cars. If you're looking for a budget performance car for 500 bucks, pretty much without the trial and error that I had, actually doing research instead of just trying to blaze your own trail, for about 500 bucks, these cars will go low 14s, high 13s all day. Just crazy how much potential they have. And yeah, that's still slow. Most factory performance cars nowadays are doing, you know, low 13s, high 12s. Well, maybe not in this class. In this class, you're talking Mazda Speed 3s, that kind of thing. Dodge Neon SRT4, Caliber SRT4, and most of them are going to be a lot better factory performance. But where I'm sitting right now, they wouldn't touch this car. Factory. Obviously, they can be modded to a much higher potential, but it's absolutely nutty how easy it is to make one of these cars make power reliably. The only reason mine hasn't been reliable as far as things go is because I'm pushing limits, or I was. I'm not now. I've got a tune, I got big injectors, I got plenty of fuel, I got wide ring gaps. I mean, I've taken all the necessary steps, but at the same time, you know, from the factory, these cars will do 250 horsepower and 350 foot-pounds at the crank, easy. And that's plenty to go fast for somebody, you know, looking at their first performance car who doesn't have a big budget to do a fully forged, tuned, you know, P18 C5 Civic or something like that, which is still fairly cheap in the grand scheme of things. But in all reality, cars have mucho potentiale. Love this car. But thanks for watching. That's gonna sum it up for the day. I'm about to head home and send my logs to the tuner and hopefully turn it up here pretty soon. So stay tuned.